This is a video overview of this knife. And this knife is a Tom's Choice Great Eastern Cutlery clip point Barlow. This was made in December of 2014 and it was part of the Tom's Choice program. Great Eastern Cutlery takes commissions and they make runs of knives, and one of the runs of knives that they make is the Tom's Choice. It's sold by a gentleman named Jorge Campana, and he sells them both personally and then through a series of dealers or vendors. They are extremely fine made knives and they are extremely hard to find. They are very, very infrequently sold on the secondary market, and when they do come up, they sell almost instantly for much, much more than they cost. I don't know how much the retail is, but I paid quite a pretty penny for this one, around, I think, like $180 or $200. That's a little higher than normal, but it's the only one I could find, having watched for them on the secondary market for about 2 months now. This one runs what's called red soup bone handles, and they are red bone handles. It has the customary long bolster. It has the Tom's Choice TC mark there. This one is also from the second run. This is the second year they've made them. So it includes this little logo that says second anniversary Tom's Choice 2014, 2012, 2014. As you can see, it's marked as a Titiute Cutlery, which is one of the sub-brands for GEC knives. GEC is a knife company that is out of Titusville, Pennsylvania, and they make traditional folders, and they have a bunch of different designs, and many of them are thicker than this and have multiple blades, so I'm not terribly interested in them. But this one is a classic Barlow. It has the teardrop shaped handle, it has the long bolster, it has a long pull instead of a nail nick, which is fine with me, and has this really good clip point blade. One thing that I would note is that the clip point blade does make the spine a little pokey in the pocket, but other than that it's okay. It has a true ricasso here. It has a little blade stop so the sharpened edge doesn't slam into the back. If you notice, it has a half stop, and it's flush in the half stop position. It's flush open, and it's flush closed. The blade steel is traditional blade steel for knives, for pocket knives, 1095, so it is not stainless. It's a high carbon steel, and it is very, very sharp. This thing came razor sharp out of the tube. They come in tubes. Here's the Tom's Choice tube. And they come in tubes, not boxes, so man, it is sharp. One thing that I would note about this knife is that the fit and finish is above what I found in a couple of different GEC knives. I've had the Huckleberry knife, I've had a couple of different GEC knives, and the Tom's Choice is just a little bit finer. As you can see, there's some pretty high polish here on the back spring, on the bolster, and everything mates up quite well. There's very, very, very little difference between the steel and the red soup bone handles. The soup bone handles themselves are very high gloss, as you can see there. It's very nice. And the knife itself is a great size. This is just a great size knife. So you can see this is the Tom's Choice Barlow, and here it is next to the Pioneer. So it's a little bit smaller than the Pioneer. The Pioneer is a great EDC knife, great EDC size. So this is a knife that I really, really like, and I think that it's probably not exactly worth the money because the materials are pretty inexpensive, but tracking one down is really hard, and I'm kind of glad I did. It's something that's fun to have, and let's see how it stacks up against my other favorite traditional, the Northwood Knives Indian River Jack. So, it's a video overview of the Tom's Choice 2014 Barlow with a clip point blade by GEC Knives. Look for a review coming soon.